Hey everyone, Kay here on the homestead in Tennessee. Well, I just walked out the door. I'm heading off to Nashville and I thought, you know what? I have to show you something and I have to tell you something right now. I looked out and my Miami mist, which is absolutely stunning, is all in bloom. It just happened so quickly since the last video. So let me take you down there and show you that. Now you will see this, it's more sparse on this side, but I do have some. Doesn't last long. I need to give you a closer look. It's just so precious, and I hear bees. I just heard bees in there somewhere. Look at that. Oh, there's a bee, and it is a honeybee. That is a honeybee. I hope you can see that. Yeah. Oh, man. This makes me want to have hives real bad. And look at this butterweed. It is so beautiful. Not sure if this tree is going to make it. The other two died. Look at this fleabane. This one is more pink than the others. Isn't that beautiful? Now I need to come and collect, that's Philadelphia fleabane. I need to come and collect the flowers and the leaves. I learned after I did my video that the leaves are actually what have the caffeine, so you want to collect them both. Here's some beautiful purple dead nettle. Still got that blooming. There are so many plants down here, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about something. So the other thing is that I wanted to tell you is I made a video on Friday and I wrote it all out, and I just wanted it to be accurate, and I had, you know, schematics that I put on screen to show you what's going on. And I decided not to upload it, but at the time, this was Friday afternoon, and I said in there that Iran was going to be bombing an embassy or something. They're going to retaliate for the bombing in Damascus, and that we could be targeted, our embassy, our soldiers. I did not upload that, and that's happening now. So a year ago, I made a video about BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And at the time, there were several other nations that had signed on to having their own digital currency backed by gold and going away from the US dollar as the reserve currency. So I'm sure by now you're aware of BRICS. You've probably heard it a lot. So now BRICS has close to 90% of the world's population, and more countries are wanting to join because they don't have faith in the US dollar, and they want to have a digital currency that's backed by gold. And so things are not looking good for our currency. Things are not looking good for peace in the world and stability. We've got a migration, an illegal migration on the southern border. There's a lot of things right now that are causing chaos. And if there aren't things that are causing chaos, then it seems as though chaos is being manufactured to keep us in fear and at odds. And I in my lifetime, I've never seen such division between people. And I've never seen, there have been really bad times, Vietnam War, assassinations, 9/11. I mean, there's so many things during my lifetime, but not all at once. Right now, all these things are kind of configuring to come together. Some say it's biblical. You can make your own decision about that. But my point is, and this is what I've been preaching for 2 years, is you have to be prepared now. Double check all of your preps. My friend went into Walmart this morning in Illinois, and he shopped there for decades. The flour section was reduced by half so it wouldn't look so empty. And the only option for a large size bag, a 20 or 25 pound bag of flour, was the Walmart, brand for the flour. Now, this has really gone viral. There's a homestead channel, and I'll put the link up there, where the husband and wife were tested. They had their blood tested for toxic chemicals. They were looking for a solution for the wife, but it turns out they're both like off the charts for glyphosate. And they grow 80% of their food. They're very, very careful. They live next to a forest, so they're going to be following. You might want to check it out. They're going to be following this journey to try to figure out how they got so much glyphosate in their system. Now, I just had all my blood work done for my physical, and I didn't even think to have that tested, but I want to do that too, because if they have so much glyphosate, they say now 90% of the world's population have glyphosate, which is a toxic chemical. There's also these forever chemicals that you're hearing a lot about now. It's a really good idea if you're able to get those blood tests, and I'm going to try to find out more about that, and if I do, I'll post it. And so the thing is, a lot of people write me when I do videos like this, and they say, "Oh, I'm just going to let the Lord take care of me. I don't have any extra money. I don't have, I get it. People are living very close to, a lot of people are living in poverty. So it's hard to store up stuff. But if you can get your hands on some hard assets, which are, and boy, time is of the essence with precious metals, because with the volatility right now, precious metals, of course, self-protection, that comes in many forms, from training to actual mechanisms to defend yourself. All the homesteaders are aware of this, and so I'm really speaking to the people who have been thinking, well, I need to do that, I'm just going to put it off. No, you can't put it off. You need to get your stocks stored up. Make sure you have backup water supply, 3 months worth of survival food, self-protection, and pray. Pray for peace. Pray that our military leaders make the right decisions. And, think like Joseph in the Bible. Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers into Egypt, and by the grace of God, he became one of the most powerful men in the land. And he advised the king. He said, listen, we're going to have a famine, because God told him. And he stored grain in warehouses for 7 years. And the famine came, and so did his brothers. The family was reunited, and they didn't starve. And it's all because Joseph listened to God's warning and stored up for that day when the famine was coming. I think God's telling us that now. So go back, look through everything, make sure you're stocked up as best you can. And God bless you. Pray and let me know how it's going. I'll see you in the next video.